Lucas, bem-vindos a mais um vídeo de Mass Effect 2. Vamos continuar aqui então o jogo. No último vídeo a gente fez a missão de fidelidade do Tane e do Garrus, né? A gente também encontrou alguns bugzinhos quando a gente estava jogando. E nesse vídeo aqui a gente vai continuar fazendo as missões de fidelidade. E a gente vai fazer a missão de fidelidade da Kasumi, né? A missão de fidelidade dela. Então vamos lá, mas antes vamos falar aqui com a galera aqui. Falar com o Tane.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us. Some of us from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then, a smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Beleza. Então a gente viu então o que é a cultura dele, né? Falar com a Miranda. Né, como você já sabe, eu quero fazer romance com ela.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact. I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
I trust you, but I don't trust Cerberus. Your experiments crossed the line.
All the time, yes. But I recall a Spectre who crossed a few lines while hunting down Saren and the Geth. And we'd be lucky to have you. Too many join us out of simple xenophobia. We need more people here for the right reasons.
What was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no question. Not mine. And one that was corrected once we discovered the extent of the experiments being performed.
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
The best thing he did was to put you on my squad.
You'd have done fine without me. I may not have believed it before, but I don't have what you do. That fire that makes someone willing to follow you into hell itself. My father got me the best genes money could buy. Guess it wasn't enough.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
I can't admire your body or your mind? You give your father too much credit. Yeah, he gave you gifts. But you can be proud of what you've done with them.
Oh. Thank you. Perhaps I wouldn't mind if you admired my body.
You wouldn't, huh?
I think I could live with it.
It's only fair. You've had 2 years to look at me. And I was wearing less than you are.
Shepard, wait. I need to think about this.
Scared, Ms. Lawson?
Cautious, Commander Shepard. But interested. Very interested. For now, I should work and think. I'll talk to you later.
Ah, tá quase na minha. Vamos lá. falar com o Garrus agora. A gente quase não fala com o Garrus o jogo inteiro. É impressionante.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sedona's. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. People don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about tracking Sarah into Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly? The Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
Esse é o Garrus que eu conheço.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Esse é o Garrus que eu
Sure thing.
conheço, rapaz. Só agora que eu vi esse negócio aí. Poxa, o Garrus é pica, velho. Eu amo o Garrus, é um dos meus personagens favoritos mesmo. Tá. Não posso falar com a Talia. Eu não quero falar com a Jack. Acho que já tá bom pra falar com a Jack por enquanto. Mod já falei tudo. Acho que o Quest já falei tudo também. Zay não tem como que falar. Beleza, então. Sem enrolação, vamos então fazer a missão da Kasumi.
No messages for you, Commander.
Deixa eu ver aqui o que eu temos aqui.
You have unread messages at anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
Ok. Cancela. Deixa eu ver o que tem pra poder melhorar. Melhoria de armas. Ó, dano de precisão. Preciso de platino. Melhoria de armadura não precisa. Ok, então.
No messages for you, Commander.
Tá bom, Kelly, você já disse isso muitas vezes já. Tá, vamos sair da cidadela. Agora vamos lá. Rumo à missão de fidelidade.
Only half our fuel remains.
Bekenstein. Só avisando que vai estar tudo em inglês, porque, lembrando, a Tribo Gamer Brasil não traduziu as expansões, beleza? Então vou ter que ficar com o negócio tudo em inglês. Tá bom, peço mil desculpas. Mas pra galera que entende inglês, eu não vejo problema nisso. E sim, só vamos ter uma pessoa no nosso esquadrão. Uma pessoa. Kasumi vai ficar com a gente.
You clean up well, Mr. Solomon Gunn. Hawk won't know what hit him.
I assume Solomon Gunn is my cover?
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
I take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason.
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
Vamos lá, assalto com a Kasumi, hein?
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for. This is our stop. After you, Mr. Gunn.
Just one moment, sir. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Hawk. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hawk.
I've heard a lot about you. Name's Solomon Gunn.
And I've heard a lot about you. You've been very busy lately, if the extra net is to be believed.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble. Do you? You may pass through, Mr. Gunn, with my apologies. But I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Any idea why he'd send you away?
No, we've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can. We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
Lembrando, né, que eu havia dito no vídeo anterior, no fim do vídeo, que essa missão da Kasumi é bem longa, hein? Diferente da do Zahid.
I hear he's dead, or gone, or something. Good riddance, I say.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected. Password-protected voice lock, kinetic barrier, DNA scanner. Looks like an EX700 series. Everything a vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hawk for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. Keiji could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it.
Vai ser fácil. Vai ser muito fácil isso aí.
It looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
Vamos lá. Bom, aqui é pra cortar a barreira lá. Não vou falar ainda com o cara. A gente tem que falar com ele pra poder ter a voz dele copiada.
One sec. That should take care of the barrier.
Pronto, a barreira caiu. Ali é o quarto do cara lá, mas não podemos entrar porque o cara tá de guarda. Ali é outra opção de invadir o quarto, mas eu vou invadir de forma natural.
I hear Mr. Hawk's vault is exquisite.
Who could know? He never let
Ih!
anyone near it.
Opa, meu Deus! Oh, meu Deus do céu! Olha isso, gente. Olha isso. Né, mas todo jogo tem bug, né? Pera aí, gente. Bom, gente, voltei depois daquele bug, né?
Hawk throws a hell of a party.
Esse bug eu já sei que existe, que eu tô acostumado já. Vou pegar isso aqui.
Chief Rowe, huh? She sounds like a hard ass. If we could tap into the guard's communications, I could probably use this information.
Vamos entrar no quarto do cara.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
I have authorization from Chief Rowe.
Okay, 1 second. Chief Rowe, Samuels. Have you given access authorization to Mr. Hawk's private rooms? I see. I don't know who you think you are, but Rose says she's never heard of you. Nice try, though. Enjoy the party.
Private rooms. We need to get in there. That's the best place to find Hawk's DNA.
Como assim? Será que tem que fazer outro negócio para poder ter a coisa de segurança?
That door goes to a security room. I'll take care of the lock. There we go.
É Chief Rowe. Tá, vamos lá.
have an idea. See what you can find.
Tá. Perugia é a senha.
Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice. I tapped their communications. I think we can get past that private room guard. Tell him Chief Rose sent you. We still need that voice sample from Hawk.
Agora a gente pode falar. Agora a gente pode falar.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
I have clearance to go in.
Look, I already called in once. This is getting old fast.
Just try it again.
Fine. Chief Rowe, Samuels again. These guests are back in.
They have access, Samuels. They'll stop bothering me.
Got it. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. Okay, you're clear to go in. Enjoy the party.
Beleza. Aí a gente teria que, se a gente não conseguisse, a gente teria ali por baixo, matar os caras ali. A gente conseguiu ir de uma forma sutil, digamos assim.
Look for anything we can get usable DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet.
It's clean.
It's a plant.
Okuda.
We can probably get Hawk's DNA off the datapad. He seems to have obsessed over this. But I'm not sure there's enough. Let's keep looking.
Holographic interface. Won't find a sample here.
No DNA, but... Looks like Hawk's been trying to crack KG's gray box. Looks like he's missing something. He hasn't cracked the encryption yet.
No hair, no skin flakes.
The housekeepers must be thorough. Found a sample?
No, a credit chit.
Ah, dinheirinho.
Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. We're going to need more than this for the scanner, though.
Pera aí. 7.800. Beleza.
The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. That should do it. Let's get out of here.
Pronto. Pegamos aqui o negócio. Agora o que a gente precisa fazer agora é falar com o cara. Aí já tem tudo. Barreira, senha, DNA, tudo.
There he is. All you need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, chap. Whenever you're ready. After you.
Mr. Gunn, hope you're having a good time. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
I understand the security, but who would dare try to break into Donovan Hawk's home?
Gunn, in our line of work, we attract a certain element. Few understand the pains we take to keep the barbarians at bay. People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy is fragile. They only have to worry about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
Olha isso, banda de tudo de trapaceiros, ladrão, pô. Olha o cara se gabando.
I said get him talking, and you got him talking. We've got enough of a voice sample. Let him go.
Enjoy the party, Mr. Gunn.
Let's go crack that voice scanner.
Pronto, já temos tudo. Vamos lá.
That got it. The barrier's down.
Password required. Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk. DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
Pronto, foi.
I'll check for security cams. Go ahead and get dressed.
Olha aí, deixou invisível. Só vamos. Tá, então vamos ser isso. E vamos ser isso também.
So this is Hawk's vault. Very nice. This scanner will hone in on the gray box. It's not far. Michelangelo's David. Just... wow. Think we could get this out through the door? Ugh. Arachni Queen. I guess everything's valuable to someone. I feel like its eyes are following me. Yikes. This looks like Quarian script. Wow. This has got to be...
O negócio tá ali. Ali tem uma nova arma.
Time the Quarians wrote on stone. That's impressive. Not sure what it is though.
A estátua egípcia também. Cara, é muito maneiro ver isso, velho. Olha.
A model of the Kara. It's like a Turian Titanic, the way I hear it.
Peraí, então esse navio... É que esse navio não, essa nave não existe mais? Afundou, isso mesmo? Sumiu do... no espaço? Ah, muito maneiro essas esculturas, essas estátuas. Olha isso! Olha aquilo ali! A cabeça da estátua da liberdade, mano.
How did Hawk get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hawk! That's a Casa Locust. No, the Casa Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents. Gorgeous. It even comes with a perfect copy, too. I'm sure Hawk won't mind if we borrowed these.
I'll take it.
Pronto. Essas armas são da Miranda, Morden, Samara, Ten e Kasumi. E só pegar a arma. Quer dizer, a arma não, Grey Box.
Oh my god. There it is.
Don't bother, Miss Goto. It's code-locked. I had a feeling that was you at the door. I knew if it was really you, you'd get through anyway.
You know me. I don't like to disappoint.
I need what's in your grey box, Kasumi. You know I'm willing to kill you for it. I'll admit your skills are impressive. You got into my vault like I'd left it open. But you're still going to die, screaming, just like your old friend.
Let's see you try. This is where your special skills come into play, Shepard. Let's do this.
Vambora!
We've got company.
Já colocar aqui. Ah, vai morrer todo mundo aí, isso mesmo? Peraí. Não, guarda essa arma.
contact.
Boa.
Checking blueprints. There's a landing pad to the east. Let's get out of here.
Joker, bring the shuttle in, now.
Beleza.
They're coming from the front. Now you see me. Can't do it.
On my screen.
Beleza? Foi.
Damn it! We have to find another way.
Pois é, né? Fazer o quê? O jogo obriga a gente a achar outro caminho. Ufa, quase perdi. Ah, não, tinha outro ali. Vai, tá aqui. Beleza.
There they are. Need some cover.
Focus.
Foi.
These are full of fuel. It's easily enough to blast through the wall. It'll take heavier weapons than that to blow those things. Quick! It'll take heavier weapons than that to blow those tanks.
Arma pesada, puta de grila. Ah, aqui.
That got it.
Esqueci que tinha isso aqui.
What the hell are you people doing down there?
Let's do it.
Kill Solomon's gun and bring the girl to me.
Move over there.
Pera. Foi. Eu acho que vai explodir. Nossa, desintegrou o maluco.
And for me, Kasumi, you know what happened to your boy Doi when he fought Sexta?
Talk about cases like that. Murderer!
Take cover.
Ok.
This should come in handy.
Keep them busy. I'll take care of this myself.
Eclipse forever.
Heavy weapons. Mind over matter. Down you go. How'd you like that?
Foi. Vamos lá. Cadê o coisa pra... Aqui. Cara, eu esperava que ia ser mais longo do que eu esperava, velho.
Could have done this the easy way, Goldblum.
Allow me to show you the hard way.
Vamos lá.
Look behind you. Look left.
Eita, Kasumi morreu. Pera aí. Não.
Back and with full shields. If I can get to the ship, I can take down the shields.
What did you tell your friend, Kasumi? You're doing this for love?
Oh! Watch your back. They're to our left.
Calma. Nossa, cara, fiquei bugado.
If you escape, I'll scour the galaxy for you.
Shepard, I need a clear path to the gunship. Take out the car. Throwing darts.
Tomou socão, é, meu amigo?
Got a clear shot. Here we go.
Não, olha a aterrissagem dela, mano.
Shields down. Let's tear that thing apart.
Vamos lá, então. Ah, não acredito. Falta essa quantidade. Ah, que droga.
We've got company.
Ah, mata todo mundo assim mesmo, vai. Não! Caraca, eu fui idiota, velho. Por que eu não fui pra cobertura, mano? Caraca, mano. Nossa senhora. Ah, que droga. Vai, cadê tu?
Up ahead.
Lay down your weapons.
Não. Eu acho que você morreu, meu filho. Acabou. É isso aí. Ai, ai. Nossa senhora, velho. Eu vacilei naquela hora. Agora vocês vão entender a Kasumi, velho. Vamos lá.
Kasumi, if you're seeing this, it's because I'm dead. The information we found is all here. It's big, Kasumi. If the Council ever got wind of this, the Alliance could be implicated. Kasumi, I encrypted the information to keep it safe. And I uploaded the encryption key to your gray box, so no one could get the whole package. But if I'm dead, and if anyone knows about this, then I've made you a target, my love. I'm so sorry.
Keiji.
I know you, Kasumi. You'll want to keep these memories forever. But you don't need some neural implant to know I'll always be with you. Please, Kasumi, destroy these files. There's nothing more I can do to protect you.
I can't do that. This is all that's left.
Goodbye, Kasumi. I love you.
Você vê que não é nada demais, são só as lembranças.
If it's that important to you, keep it. Just make sure you're ready to live with the consequences.
Yeah, I am. I'll stay off the grid. No one will know I exist. I think I want this. Thanks, Shepard.
Tá lá. Então, Kasumi é fiel a gente. Desbloqueamos um novo poder, nova roupa, nova arma, coisinha, crédito. Olha isso, é 30 mil créditos. Bom, eu acho que agora eu irei dar um tempo nas missões de fidelidade. Ainda falta fazer as missões da Tali e da Samara. Eu vou fazer isso depois. O que eu vou fazer agora? No próximo vídeo, eu vou fazer outra missão da expansão. Pode ser ou Shadow Broker ou do Arrival. Eu ainda vou pensar qual que eu faço, beleza? Ainda vou pensar em qual missão eu vou fazer. Deixa eu só comprar isso aqui. Beleza. Vamos sair. Mostrar aqui, ó, que a Kasumi está fiel a gente, leal. E a roupa dela é isso aqui, vermelhinha, muito bonitinha. Tá, agora falta a Tali e Samara. Agora eu vou fazer a missão ou do Shadow Broker ou do Arrival. Depois eu vou finalizar o vídeo por aqui. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. A gente se vê nos próximos vídeos. Valeu, falou e... Deixa eu ver se tem alguma coisa pra poder pesquisar. Tem isso aqui. Tá, vou finalizar. Valeu, falou e até mais. Fui.